Okay, so today I'm going to walk you through how to customize your org with themes and branding. So let's go ahead and go into our org. Here is the standard out-of-the-box login page that you will see if you first start your Salesforce org. On the right side, you have your Salesforce URL or your Salesforce website. And then on the left side, you have your standard login page. So let's go ahead and log into our org. And as you can see, this is going to be our standard out-of-the-box setup with our themes and branding. But we're going to go ahead and customize that to fit our needs. So here in the setup menu, if you go up to the quick find, type in themes, and under user interface, you can see themes and branding. Go ahead and click on that. And then here are the out of the box options. As you can see, we have lightning blue, which is our current activated theme. So we'll go ahead and push new theme. And here's where you're going to have to do a little bit of preemptive work before you get ready to change. Each one of these images has a very specific need. So you're going to have to make sure that your image is the appropriate size before you upload it. So let's go ahead and decide a name. We'll say CTJ Company. API name will be the same. And then for a description, we'll say this is the themes and branding for CTJ Company. Always give a description. All right, and then in our branding section, as you see, our image has to be 600 by 120 pixels. So I'll go ahead and click on it there. And I went ahead and made an image that is around that same size. So here we can change the brand color. I'll go ahead and leave the brand color the same since it's very similar to what I already have. Okay, we'll go down here to the colors. You can change the background of the page. So every time you log in, will it be white or blue? Let's go ahead and change to maybe a lighter bluish color. Maybe something around there. Or if you wanted to have the exact same, you could do it this way too. Okay, link color, you can use the brand color. So whatever the color of the image is here, or you can customize. So we'll leave that as the same. Here we have the page background. So let's go ahead and upload our image here. And you can also customize the group banner as well as the user profile banner, but we'll leave those standard for now. But we are going to change the group avatar and the user profile avatar. So let's go ahead and go to our logo. Went ahead and made this 200 by 200 pixels so that it will fit the box. You can customize, crop the image a little bit, make sure it's centered. Do the same here. And that will be our new theme. Next, we're going to go through and change the domain. So if you remember when we logged in, we had the standard Salesforce background in both the right and the left. But we want to change this to fit our company's org. So let's go ahead and go over here to setup, go to quick find, type in my domain. Okay, scroll down to the bottom. And here we can see in the authentication configuration, we have our logo, background color, as well as we can customize what's on the right side of our screen. So let's go to edit. All right, so going into our authentication configuration, you can see here we have two options for our login page type. We have our standard or discovery. We're going to go with our standard. That's going to be the regular login information with an email and password. So that's what we want. Next, we'll leave this as login form, go over to our logo file. Now, for our logo file, if you go over here and hover over the question mark, you can see that we have a specific image size that the file needs to be. So if you go and try to input a file that is not the appropriate size, it'll tell you that the file is too big. So you need to make sure that your image is going to be the appropriate size. So we'll go ahead and we'll go ahead and click on our image. And then we can choose our background color. So we'll go ahead and choose maybe darker blue. And then over here, we have our right frame URL. So back in our login page, we had on the left side, we had our login information where we can type in our information to log in. And then on the right side, we had the URL. So we can customize this URL to be something a little bit more unique. So we'll go ahead and put in our portfolio page. Go ahead and leave these unchecked for now, and then push save. And that should be good to go. Now let's check it out. So we'll go over here to our login page, or our logo, push log out, and there we go. So that is themes and branding for your org.